Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Saturday evening. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. We are going back to Portable Ops tonight. Last night we got all the reports out of the way, save for one. But that one is going to be our story mode. Trying to think of. Oh yeah, something to do with going after Metal Gear. I don't think we're gonna fight it just yet, but I'm gonna get us armed. You know, with what we're gonna need to have for when that does happen. Just in case. Number one, we for one thing, if we run into a boss fight, the stuff I'm going to get us equipped with is going to be good to have anyway. Okay, yeah, we've gone through all that. All right. Wait. We'll get the medical kit and the body armor. And now let's go ahead and save once again. Metal Gear is inside the plant. And apparently it's being loaded with nuclear warheads, which renders it immobile. This is a 1 in a million opportunity for us. That said, if we rush in with guns blazing, the guards will put an end to us real quick. And if they activate Metal Gear, well, it's all over. I'm sure it's second nature to you by now, but you have to stay undercover. We can't afford to be seen. This time around, we've got Elisa, the enemy's former medical chief, on our side. Using her as cover, getting close to the plant will be relatively easy. But once we're actually inside the plant, it's an entirely different ballgame. We can't ask Elisa to undergo a sneaking mission, so once inside, we'll be on our own. Unless we act with our usual discretion, it's going to be tough to slip through the tight security in there. Once we've infiltrated the plant, we'll approach the Metal Gear unit and place a TNT charge on its hindmost quarters. This thing might be a prototype, all in a class of its own, but a tank is a tank. The armor on the back should be as thin as tissue paper. A man-portable charge of TNT ought to be more than enough to take it out. Well, if that's the case, let's equip TNT instead. Oh, hold on. He said something different, I think. Metal Gear is inside the plant. Apparently it's being loaded with nuclear warheads, which renders it immobile. Once we've infiltrated the plant, we'll approach the Metal Gear unit and place a TNT charge on its hindmost quarters. Make sure you got all that. Let's do it. Let's do it, Campbell. Okay, this is it, everybody. At this moment, They're loading the nuclear warheads onto Metal Gear inside the plant. Security is extremely tight. No surprises there. This thing is Gene's trump card. But look at it this way. If we destroy Metal Gear, we win. A powerful asset in clearing Snake's name of any involvement in the rebellion. Find a way to get close to Metal Gear and stay out of sight. It's showtime. I can't. That's making me nervous.
What happened? Huh? What's that? The enemy's here!
Go, Cobra. Oh, crap.
What happened? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Huh? What the? Huh? What the? What happened? What happened?
These guards are way too easily alerted.
Just my imagination. Huh? What happened? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
Just my imagination.
just noticed the dudes with hoods on their faces are packing submachine guns. That's not their usual weapon of choice. So we know there's at least 2 guards. There's that one on the upper area, and then there's like one on the lower area, like way in the back. Okay, we've got seven items. All right, good. Okay, there he is.
Just my imagination.
Good shot. Cobra, bring him in. On the surface, it looks like we tranked all the guards. Now, I just hope we can bring the other one in. Not this guy, but the one that was up top. We don't know yet how to get to where he is. Now, see, I'm used to seeing those guys right there. The guys in the camos and the berets. I'm used to them packing submachine guns. And yet that one was armed with an assault rifle. What is that? What is that? Huh? Oh, that's great. I assume we put those down and they make noise to distract the enemy. That's the sort of thing they would do in most of the other games. At least we know we can capture all the guards. All right. There's an item over here. And we cannot get it. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it at this point. Well, I should, but... I'll see if I can get any more items. Nope. Ah. Claim more mines. Let's see if I can get one more item as him. So we know we're not going to get in there. Looks like we could potentially be blocked off from, like, several items. Hey, welcome in, Cloud. Good to see you tonight. He's running out of stamina. That's all right. I should be able to get the third item. I don't think I'm going to even worry about anything else. Wait, what's... Okay, 9mm, good. Or 9mm ammo, rather. Good, there is a place for him to hide. Okay, Snake cannot carry anything else. Wait, what? Okay, that's wild. Well, that's good he didn't hurt himself falling from that distance. Wait, I guess this is the once we're already inside bit. There it is. Metal Gear.
So this is Metal Gear.
Okay, let's hurry up and plant these bombs.
You're not getting away from me this time, Snake. Gene. Metal Gear.
But who?
Missed. What power? This weapon. No one will make an exile of me. Watch, you worthless turncoats! Watch as I teach this rabble-rouser a lesson! Get out, you intruders! This base is mine! It's him.
Colonel Skoronsky?
Damn it! Why? Why won't it move? Freeze, Gene. Kind of an anticlimactic way to end it, huh? That's your trump card? Tell your men to throw down their weapons. Trump card.
You certainly put on a great sideshow, Snake. Even I didn't see Skoronsky coming. As a token of my appreciation, allow me to share with you my true trump card.
What?
Wake up, Ursula.
Elisa.
No. Ursula, don't. Snake, shoot me.
Elisa, what are you talking about?
Hurry, Snake. You have to shoot me before Ursula awakens. Shoot now. If you don't, I'll...
I'll kill you, Snake. Kill you before you spawn your accursed snake children.
Psychokinesis.
Ursula and Elisa were originally one personality, but in the process of artificially augmenting her mental powers, they split into two. Ursula gained the greater powers at the expense of her emotions. That Metal Gear may be only an incomplete prototype, but dear Ursula more than makes up for its shortcomings.
How does it move like that? It's like it's not a machine at all. Elisa, stop!
Oh, hell. It's okay, Cloud. I'm just happy you're here at all. Thank you for being here. I don't remember this fight going like they said. Yikes. Oh, crap. That's okay. You know, I've heard a lot of people talk about that game. Have you been enjoying it? I'm wanting to play it myself eventually. Heat ammo. They told me to use TNT charges, but now it's, but now there's heat ammo I can pick up. Do what? Wait. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll definitely have to try it then. Everyone I've heard talk about it has had nothing but good things to say.
I'll take you on anytime.
Oh, jeez. Oh, nice. If the praise doesn't do it justice, then It must be a real blockbuster in the making. Oh. Wait, what is that?
Wherever you hide, I'll find you.
So there is an RPG launcher. I'll wait until I've exhausted all my TNT charges, and then I'll pick that up. Oh, really?
You'll never beat me.
Says you. All right, this fight's gonna annoy the crap out of me. I felt like whenever I eventually took on Metal Gear, I would want to use an RPG launcher. But this fight just ended up happening, you know, before I thought it was going to. Oh, no, you don't. That would be great. I would definitely be in favor of that too.
It's no use trying to hide.
Oops. Yeah, I gotta get behind it.
I'm warning you. Don't think I'm weak just because I'm a woman.
I'm not. All right, this is bad. Okay. So you hold the R button to actually fire. From what I hear, there may be another Castlevania game coming out before too long. Uh-oh.
Wherever you hide, I'll find you.
Wow. This fight's definitely not going the way I planned. That thing's armor is nuts. Yeah, I heard something about it. They said something about a continuation of a new chapter of a series that there was last a game of, like a new game of, during the PS3 and 360 era. And I saw some I saw mention of Castlevania in that same article. Jeez. Lisa, can you like not be so competent in how you drive that thing? Can you not? Elisa, you're not following directions here. Elisa! That's not what I asked you to do. All right.
Trying to hide from me?
No!
You'll never beat me.
This is terrible. Wait, what?
I'll take you on any time.
I am appalled.
Wherever you hide, I'll find you.
That's enough, Elisa.
Trying to hide from me? I'm warning you. Don't think I'm weak just because I'm a woman.
Oh, come on! Your aim cannot be that good. You did not know I was gonna be there.
Better than I thought. Wherever you hide, I'll find you.
Oh, now what's it doing?
Why you?
Okay, this is bad. Hello? Quit moving! Quit turning! there is just no place safe. But now I know what I'm supposed to do. Okay. It makes sense now. You use the TNT while it's flying around. And then once it goes to that second form, that's when you switch over to the RPG. No wonder the RPG was doing crap damage. But I'm in a world of hurt here because this could result in me not being able to take my Mark 22, because I think I'm going to need to take some rations with me too. I noticed my stamina was really getting low. We already read all that. Actually, I'm going to stick to what we've got. Because if I play it right, I'll probably be okay to fight it the way I have been. Yeah, we're good, Campbell. But yeah, I didn't think I was gonna be fighting Metal Gear this early.
Just my imagination.
Because I know of at least 2 more boss fights.
Just my imagination.
There's that guy right there. Uh-oh. Where's that guy who was like really freaking close? Oh, nice.
Just my imagination. Just my imagination.
Oh. There's someone else. All right, go, Cobra. Start bringing them in. By the way, Cloud, don't don't sweat what you mentioned earlier. I'm just happy. You come to hang out at all. You're a good friend, and I know I've said it many times, but it bears repeating. You are an absolute pillar in this community, and I'm just happy to have you here. I'm happy that anybody comes to hang out. Oh, thank you. By the way, I did some more. Looking into the con that I'm going to in a couple of weeks. It looks like one of my favorite Twitch streamers is going to be there. Somebody I haven't met before. Keeping it under wraps for right now. Just so I don't accidentally dox myself, but I am looking forward to this one more and more the more I hear about it. Yeah, it's just under 2 weeks away. Before I'll be gone for it. That is really making me nervous. Every time I hear a door open and close like that, I get really nervous. Because I can never tell. Oh, that is awesome. I hope you have the best time. I wish I could be there to hang out with you at the con.
Huh? What was that?
Okay. It's the last part you needed. Awesome. That's always satisfying once you get all the parts of your costume nailed down. Oh. Okay, good. Yeah, that would be so killer if it works out. Expedition 33, your first cosplay since 2016. Oh wow. I'm not familiar with Expedition 33, by the way. Is that a game, or is it something else? I'm thinking it's a game, but I'm not familiar with it, and I'm kind of blanking on what platform it's on. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I am gonna have to play that someday. I hear so many people talk about it. But yeah, there's a few games I'm really hoping to find when I go to the con I'm going to. Yeah. $50 is really a steal for a game, period, in this day and age. All right, let's get that body armor equipped. And the TNT. I'm gonna fast forward through that because we just watched it, and it is kind of a long cut scene.
Trying to hide from me.
Wow. Can you not do that? Wait, what?
I'm warning you. Don't think I'm weak just because I'm a woman. It's no use trying to hide.
I'm not trying to hide. I'm not trying to hide. It's good to know there's more ammo for the RPG.
I'll take you on anytime.
Those bright flashes are rather disorienting. And the fact that I have to use the D-pad to rotate the camera. Okay, can you like stop lifting off?
You'll never beat me.
Not if you don't stand still. Stop it! The nerve of her! Okay, good. We can,
Wherever you hide, I'll find you.
can attack the hind legs. Okay, the legs are... Is that a promise?
Trying to hide from me.
I'd never dream of it. Oh, stop! Sit still!
Wherever you hide, I'll find you.
I mean, she usually doesn't lift off that quick. Last time she waited until a few of the explosions had detonated. You lost all memory about this game? I remembered very little about it when I started playing. I need you to stop doing that. Pick a spot and stay there. Pick a spot and stay there.
I'm warning you. Don't think I'm weak just because I'm a woman.
I don't. Yeah, well, part of that is probably because Peace Walker's been re-released, whereas this really hasn't. Hey, 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 hey. Don't lift into the air again. Gotta be a point where it stops lifting. Well, I know there is, but... Yeah, same. Same. I played through it when it first came out, and haven't played through it again. Hey! How many times are you gonna do that? You know... Hey! That's not fair!
You'll never beat me.
She wouldn't have lifted off if I hadn't placed that TNT. Wait. Maybe the best strat. Hello? You're invalidating my strat here. Don't do that.
Wherever you hide, I'll find you.
No, you don't do that either. Stop! Can you believe this? That's ridiculous. It didn't move around that much last time.
Wherever you hide, I'll find you.
It can't be much longer. Oh, good.
I'm warning you. Don't think I'm weak just because I'm a woman.
That's not why I think you're weak. I think you're weak because you're fighting cowardly.
You're pretty good. You'll never beat me.
gosh! Don't you ever stay in one place?
Trying to hide from me?
Oh my gosh! What is her deal?
It's no use trying to hide.
Yeah. Stop! What? Don't do that! Make up your mind! I can't believe this! Did she forget she's got a missile pack? Apparently so.
You'll never beat me.
Unless she can't use it anymore. Yeah, now she uses it.
Trying to hide from me?
I doubt it would work, but part of me is wondering if maybe I should chaff it. Wouldn't it be something if a chaff grenade kept it from flying like that?
Wherever you hide,
Oh my gosh! And this is with body armor. Okay, wait. I mean, there are some times. See, she didn't even try using her gun that time. Come on, fire your missiles. Thank you. What? Wait, what? I pressed the square button to place a charge right under the unit. Did it not get placed? Man, that fight is really getting my allergies up. Ugh. Wait. Okay, never mind. Ugh. Never mind. I replaced that soundbite on my Stream Deck. I think you know the one I was about to play, but I replaced it, and I couldn't remember what I had replaced, but it's that particular one. But I am feeling like the Terminator right now.
I need a vacation.
Me too, Arnold. Me too. Feeling like that guy from Lethal Weapon. Wait. What do you mean, what?
What happened?
Uh-oh. Nothing you need concern yourself with.
What happened? The enemy's here! What happened? Who's that?
Wait! Where did he even come from? Where did that guy even come from? This is ridiculous. I got an idea, though. This may not pan out, but I'm going to try something. If it does pan out, this could be what saves me. And it's something I never thought I would actually do, but I think in this case, I do need to do it. I'm going to put my Mark 22 in storage. And Snake's going to have rations instead. I feel like I don't have enough large rations to really justify giving him those just yet. All right, Snake. You hide out. Cobra.
Huh? What was that?
Oh, yeah. I've only ever actually seen Lethal Weapon 4 start to finish. Need to change that someday. How dare you turn around when I'm trying to sneak up on you? The nerve of these guys.
How rude!
Yes, Stephanie, how rude indeed. You hit the nail right on the head with that. Obviously, I'm going to have to walk softer when I get behind them. Somehow, I thought maybe it wouldn't matter, but boy, was I wrong. All right. You know, the advantage to this is Snake will go into this mission with practically full stamina. So at least there's that too. All right. Cobra. You are up.
Huh? What was that?
I guess I just felt I was too far away from that guy to, you know, be able to sneak up on him if I use the slow, less noisy form of walking. Okay, so that guy's not the one who's coming over here. It's that guy right there. So, you want to recruit that enemy soldier, huh? No prob. One of our men hiding in a cardboard box will handle it. You go ahead and continue your mission. Next time, use the radio to give the order yourself. The frequency is 143.15. Huh? Wait. Well, that's crazy.
Huh? What was that?
I'll try it. 143.15. This frequency is only for retrieving enemy soldiers. I can't tell who it is you want us to retrieve. Make sure you're not in danger when you call. If you want your teammate to retrieve an enemy soldier, you need to drag the soldier's body over to where your teammate is hiding first. Then call me on this line. Got it? Okay, so we gotta drag him over where somebody's hiding. I get it. That's cool, though. With all this time, I never knew about that frequency. I thought you only had to use the slow walking on those guys. And then there were two.
What was that? Nothing here.
Really? Well, I mean, I could sneak up on those guys, no problem. I don't know why I didn't just, I don't know why I didn't just do that from the get-go. I mean, that would have been the logical way to go about it, now wouldn't it have? Leave it to me to make something so basic into something so complicated. And then there was one. Wait. So are you telling me I don't blend in over here? Okay, there he is. Let's observe his movements.
Answer me.
Well, he's saying like a canary. I don't know why either. You know how you win a fight against a Yeti? Just turn it into a heated argument. Okay, good. Snake's in great shape now. All right. Say a prayer for my soul. Because this fight has driven me absolutely bananas. Don't do that! Nice!
Wherever you hide, I'll find you.
I honestly don't mind taking that damage after inflicting so much with that. That did great damage. Not trying to hide. Oh, crap. What?
I'm warning you. Don't think I'm weak just because I'm a woman. Trying to hide from me? Huh.
Yeah, I think we're doing a lot better this time. We'll definitely win this time.
I'll take you on any time.
Great.
Excellent. I'm impressed.
As well you should be. Huh?
Why you?
Already? RPG launchers over this way. Really? Come on. Oh, here we go. The rear of it isn't even vulnerable anymore. It's only vulnerable in those, in the missile launchers. Few more hits. Oh crap.
You're pretty good.
Oh. So now only see now. One more shot to that other missile pod, and we got it. That's gonna destroy that crate. Totally wreck it. I thought for sure I was going to get hit by one of those missiles. Just like I thought for sure my next shot with the RPG was going to take that down. More shot, we got it. Maybe you have to hit it like directly where you see a missile. Got it. So much for Metal Gear. Canonically, the first Metal Gear that's ever existed.
Elisa, get out of there! Elisa, I'm sorry.
He beat Metal Gear. Metal Gear, done in by a flesh and blood human being. So that's Big Boss. It's all over. Our nation will never be built.
Wonderful! Only you could have destroyed Russia with Ursula at its helm. I can see now why you caught Ocelot's eye.
Major Ocelot from Gru? What does he have to do with this?
I like you, Snake. You're a fascinating man.
Enough. It's over, Gene. I destroyed your Metal Gear. You can't blackmail the world with nuclear attack anymore. Give it up. You're finished.
You destroyed my Metal Gear? Why, Snake, whatever do you mean?
What? Ghost, this isn't a good time.
Snake, it's not over. Not yet. That was not the ballistic launch Metal Gear. That was Metal Gear Russia, produced for performance evaluation. It was a test model.
Test model? Sokolov, you're alive. Of course. So you're the ghost. You designed the Shagohod, so naturally you'd know about Grenon's Metal Gear too. That's why.
Ah. So it was you who was feeding Snake information, Sokolov. Of all people, I never thought you would betray me.
Yes, you did rescue me from that prison camp in Russia. Thanks to you, I was reunited with my family. For a little while, at least. I will always be grateful to you for that. But launching Metal Gear into Russia, that I cannot condone. I simply could not bear to see my own creation turned against the motherland.
And so you collaborated with Snake. Sokolov, you designed the world's first nuclear-armed tank. You're a rocket scientist. You defected to the United States and participated in the development of Metal Gear. Surely you must have known that one day it would be used against the Soviet Union.
That's the real Metal Gear?
Yes. Russia was a decoy. Ursula bought us plenty of time.
Gene, stop!
Shoot me if you like, Snake. But ask yourself this. Are you worthy enough to pull the trigger? You've inherited the title of boss, yet you've never stopped to think about the future you want to see.
What?
Soldiers, hear my words! The Cold War will soon be over, for the United States and the Soviet Union no longer have the strength or the authority to shape the world as they see fit. Even as America sinks deeper into the quagmire of the Vietnam War, her allies in the West have achieved tremendous economic growth. And with the collapse of its planned economy, Russia can no longer keep up with the financial demands of her vast army. But the end of the Cold War does not mean that peace will follow. Freed from the domination of the world's superpowers, nationalism will soon be the driving force behind global politics. And the ever-widening gap between rich and poor will fan the flames of hatred between nations. Nuclear weapons will slip from the superpowers' grasp and spread throughout the world. Soon, no one will know when or where the nukes will come from. Today's ally may be tomorrow's bitter enemy. Or worse, the time may come when soldiers of the same country will kill their brothers, just like you are now. Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors, your comrades, your families?
Stop it, Gene!
Is there no one who has a grudge against you? No one who mocks you? No one who really needs you? Is there truly no one out there who would kill you?
It's even affecting Sokolov.
One of my men is standing amongst you right now. His instructions are to kill you for your betrayal.
He's lying! Don't listen to him!
He's gonna kill us! He's going to kill us!
Hey! Get a hold of yourself! Snap out of it!
Your enemy is standing right beside you. Is it you? Or perhaps you? This planet is like a giant bomb. See how easily it blows itself to bits with a single nuclear warhead. Or rather, a single bullet. There he is. It's the enemy.
Who's shooting? Who's shooting? The bastard shot him!
Stop! Cease fire! Make it stop, Gene!
If you want them to stop, then why not stop them yourself, Snake? Metal Gear is ready to launch. I have no further need of this plant.
So you kill your own men?
I don't have to kill anyone. These men are quite capable of doing it themselves. Humans are fragile, foolish, violent creatures. See for yourself, Snake. See what mankind truly is.
Snake! Look out!
There went Jonathan. Jonathan has died. Thanks for the GGs, Cloud, but my gosh, that's a bitter pill to swallow. So the Metal Gear you destroyed at the plant, it wasn't the Intercontinental Ballistic Unit we've been after. It was a performance test model, Rasha. Gene managed to sneak the real ICBMG right out from under our noses and move it to the nuclear launch silo. Judging by the way he was talking, they've already finished arming it with the nukes. We can't afford any more setbacks. Concentrate the spy unit on the silo entrance. Keep your eyes open for any information. We've got to infiltrate the underground silo complex. Come on, Snake. Cheer up. Okay, maybe not. Sorry. He's not a rescuer, but there's nobody with wait, yeah, no. Okay, she's got good stamina. Her health isn't the best, but she's got decent stamina. And she's a rescuer. I'll go ahead and discharge him. All right, let's read the report. Oh, there's a bunch of reports. Like 3 of them. Sources indicate that there is an Uzi stored inside the plant. We assess that it is available for procurement at any time. You hate that they added the recruit thing from the PSP game to Metal Gear Solid 5. I really don't have a problem with it. Given the fact that you have those, you have the online battles. You know, you need. I can kind of see that. You know, after Metal Gear Solid 4, They just didn't seem as much like Metal Gear games to me. Even Peace Walker was less of a Metal Gear game than what I was used to, at least to me. But I mean, it had a good story for what it was. It played well. This one has got a story, and I'm pretty sure it is canon. So I don't understand why it didn't get re-released like the rest of them did. Okay, so there's an Uzi in the plant. Soviet soldier being held prisoner on the cargo route, reportedly due to a combination of homesickness, low morale, and apparent loyalty issues. Technical document obtained. We have obtained a technical document believed to be a structural diagram of the gate leading from the entrance of the nuclear launch silo to the underground silo complex. After reviewing the technical documents our spies brought back, we've discovered how to get into the underground silo complex. The gate in front of the underground complex is impenetrable. There's no way to get in through ordinary means. But the lock system uses an electromagnet. If we could cut off the supply of power, the gate could be unlocked manually until the auxiliary power comes on. In other words, if we find the facility that supplies power to the silo and destroy it, we can infiltrate the underground complex. The problem is figuring out where the hell this power facility is. I wouldn't think it'd be that far from the silo. At this point, we don't have any information specifically pointing to its location. Looks like we'll have to dispatch our spy unit. Well, here's the thing. I got eyes and ears in every freaking facility in this game. At least right now. Let's rest. Okay, what's this report? We have reports of a substation near the ravine. The exact location is unclear, but it appears to be to the south of the ravine. Reports coming in from our spy units suggest the existence of a substation at the south end of the ravine on the east side of the peninsula. Yeah, exactly. Metal Gear Solid 4 to me was the last game in the series that really played like a Metal Gear game. You know, like how I normally think of them. Mounting a sabotage operation against this substation should produce the effect we're looking for. The ravine runs in front of the substation. The footing is treacherous, but it's the only way to get there. All right, cool. That'll heal him up. Like, fully. Well, close enough. I'll discharge him. You discharge. 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 Okay, we'll put him in the spy unit. The other guy will be discharging. Wait. Okay, we're going to the plant to look for the Uzi. According to this report, a valuable item has been located in that area. Reports indicate that the item is worth seeking, if you can spare the manpower. Get out there and find it. Might be through that door. Well, I don't know. All right. Wow. We hit him through the railing.
Just my imagination.
I'm pretty proud of that shot.
I'm out of here! What happened?
What triggered the alert? We were looking for an Uzi. Who ran? Or was that where the enemy soldier was? I think it was the Uzi. But I remember one of them, there was... No, wait. That soldier was a prisoner. If he was a prisoner, there's no way he could just go, I'm out of here, and just book it. So something's going on there. There's somebody there who's like easily spooked. I'm going to make sure I read that report again and let's see. Okay, yeah. No. We need to open the gate to the underground silo complex where Metal Gear was taken to. To do that, we got to cut off power to the silo entrance. The best course of action would be to conduct a nice sabotage operation aimed at the power substation. Reach the substation by heading south through the ravine in front of you. Got all that? Now head for that canyon. Not yet. I'm gonna get that Uzi. No matter what it takes. So who was that? Now I'm really curious.
Just my imagination.
There is so much activity here.
Huh? What? Huh? What the?
Who is that?
What the? The enemy's here! Huh? What happened? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
What happened?
Jeez.
What happened?
Just my imagination.
What happened?
All right, hippopotamus. There's the reinforcement guy. And guess what? There's no one to call HQ and let them know that it's all clear. That's funny to me. All right, this is making me nervous. Is that... No, that's not the door that keeps being opened. I was thinking it was. If I'd have waited much longer, that dude would have woken up. So there are 3 more enemy soldiers here. Any other time, there would have only been 2. But see, what gets me was a lot of the doors were locked. Huh? Wait. Why is it? I was about ready to say. That made no sense that it wasn't letting us bring him in. Okay, good. That door opens now. And that dude's got a shotgun. I'm not used to any of the enemies really carrying shotguns. I mean, I know they're a weapon in this game. I've just never seen an enemy with one. All right, Snake.
Who's that?
Why in the world
The enemy's here.
would it put me there? Why? That's not fair. That made no sense. I mean, normally I wouldn't want to use rations or medicine in a game. In this one, as you've seen, I'll go ahead and make amendments to that if it's necessary. But I'm still operating under the no alerts and no killing rule. Under no circumstances is an alert ever acceptable. And it's certainly not acceptable to put me in a predicament where I've got no choice but to be spotted. There are some games where you can't get out of it. This ain't one of them. Yeah. This time, I'm going to go straight in the door and see if we can find that Uzi in there. I'm not going to worry as much about recruiting, although I do want to recruit as many people as possible.
Just my imagination.
What the?
What do you mean, what the?
Nothing here. Just my imagination.
All right, we'll leave the light on for you till you get back. In the meantime, these two enemy soldiers are... That dude's got an RPG! That dude's got an RPG launcher. Oh, shh. Okay, that could have been worse. Okay. Wait, is it up there? It's up there, isn't it? How am I supposed to get up there? Okay, apparently I wasn't. All right. Uh-oh. So that's a scientist. That dude might be good for the tech unit. Got the Uzi. I see you found that item the report mentioned. You can continue searching the area, where you can select abort mission from the pause menu to return to the briefing menu. If you're done there, I suggest you come back right away. Okay, getting that technician out of there is going to take some doing. Wait, I got an idea. I'm going to come around, trank all the other soldiers. That'll leave 3 more once he falls.
Just my imagination.
What the?
Where's he coming from? Oh.
What? Huh? What was that?
All right. Wait. Is that all of them? I do believe I've tranked them all. No, I haven't. You know what? Whoever that is, I'm not really worried about him. Because as long as I get that technician out, that's all that really matters at this point. Too bad I can't. Welcome back, Cloud. All right. Still can't believe I got whoever was there. Whoever's over there, I ain't worried about him. This guy's the one I want. You know what? Okay. He doesn't stay asleep as long as some of them do, apparently. So we got to really book it. Get him back to the truck. Wouldn't it be something if he's actually good for medical? Because I really want to get some like large rations and large med kits developed. And I'll need more people for medical in order to do that. You know what? I lied. I do want to recruit that final soldier. Wherever the heck he's at. Oh, it's a technician. Nicktoon, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Really appreciate you. And yes, Metal Gear Solid hype. We're actually playing Portable Ops, which is one of the main, really the main one I can think of that really hasn't gotten a re-release since it came out. Well, as far as the ones that actually seem to be canon to the story. I'm glad we got this guy. You hated the stamina meter. I can understand that definitely. I thought it was rather interesting, like having various people have various skills, like for your sneaking unit. Like when it comes to my sneaking unit, I tend to like to have rescuers in it mostly, so they can get people. They can drag people out like faster than average, which I didn't switch over to someone who could do that. But hello, Snake. We need that guy. Thank you. Okay, so we got our Uzi, so it is time to get out of here. Orca and cat. Let's see what they can do. Okay. That guy, definitely we want him in tech. Okay, so those are all technicians. I was really wondering where to put this guy. He looks like a technician. Yeah, it really is. It really was. All right, let's see here. Okay, I probably will replace one of these other guys. Replace one of... Okay, wait. Okay, he definitely needs to stay there. He needs to stay there. That guy I'll probably put in the spy unit. I'll replace him with one of the other guys I picked up. That guy's gonna stay there. That guy's definitely staying in that. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier too. Okay, so this guy's good for spy unit. We'll put him at the prison. What about you? I think I'm going to discharge him. And we will rest up. So warhead storage, and we're looking for, okay, I kind of have a rough idea of where the prisoner might be. And at least I know the layout of the warhead storage building by now. According to this report, there's a soldier being held prisoner out there that'll make a good target for recruitment. Stage a rescue effort, and I'm sure he'll join our ranks. Every new recruit you can find helps. Go save the guy. Roger that, Campbell. Alpha team, let's move. Find a captured soldier and rescue him. His location is marked with the prisoner icon on the map screen. Good hunting. All right, let's take a look at the map. Okay, so he's on the first floor. I kind of have an idea where he might be. Okay. Oops. Gotcha. Took me more shots than I wanted, but what the hey. Thank you. I actually got a compliment from David Hayter on my impression of the voice, because I had been recruited to do voice work in a Metal Gear Solid fan project before we were forced to abandon it because We were told initially that Konami knew what we were doing and that they were okay with it, and we found out later that they weren't okay with it at all. They threatened to have our project taken down if we put it up. So yeah, we weren't ever able to release it. But I was gonna voice Snake in it. Matter of fact, I'd already recorded my lines by the time it was canceled. But I told David Hayter about it because I'd heard somebody from our project had mentioned it to him, and like he was all for it. And when I mentioned to him that I was gonna be voicing Snake in it, I asked him. I told him I was hoping to get some advice from him. I think he thought I meant advice on voicing Snake, but I meant advice on getting into voice acting in general. But when I told him that, he said, "Well, let's hear your Snake." So I just started reciting the monologue from Metal Gear Solid 2, and I just started off. The Hudson River, 2 years ago. And I kid you not, he said, "I think that's the best I've ever heard." That made my life. That made my life when he said that. And then I kept on with it saying, "We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank. But our noses have been out in the cold too long." He said he couldn't think of any advice to give me, but then as I was about to walk off, he said, "Well, now that I think about it, I would advise you to try sounding like you're a little more annoyed at the whole establishment." And then he did the voice to kind of illustrate what he was talking about. But yeah, David Hayter gave me a hug and everything. It was so great. I hope I get to meet him again someday, but if I don't, at least I got to meet him once. His appearances don't come around all that often, but he's definitely worth meeting if you get the opportunity. All right, what do we got there? Don't think I need those.
What?
Now, there had been a guy there before. No one you need to know about.
Nothing here.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
Great. Good.
What's that?
Uh-oh. I didn't even see that guy before. Excellent. Yeah, she's got enough stamina. Thank you. That was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good. Pretty good. I should have done my Sokolov impression for Brian Cummings when I met him. I'm gonna tell you what, Brian Cummings was so awesome. Like he gave me a lot of material on people I could talk to and what. And when I thanked him for all his guidance, he said, well, you know, it's really the only way I can repay the people that guided me when I got started. And I really appreciated that level of humility out of him. Because Brian Cummings has done a lot himself. As far as Metal Gear Solid goes, he voiced Sokolov. I should have asked him if I could do my Sokolov impression for him, just to see, just to see if he would have been impressed. By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it? From my mentor. Indeed. America is truly a frightening country. Having second thoughts? No, I have no love. I have no love for this place. Now, yeah, Christopher Randolph is great as Otacon. Before you ask, I can't do that voice. I just don't see myself being able to pull that one off. But let's see. The main ones I know I can do are Ocelot when he's old, Liquid Snake, Solid Snake. I think I did old Big Boss one time and impressed somebody when I was streaming Metal Gear Solid 4, but I'll need to actually listen to the voice again before I can try to do it again, because I don't 100% remember exactly what he sounds like in that game. Let's see, Vulcan Raven, I can do his voice. I do a pretty good Psycho Manus. But yeah, Vamp is one of my favorite ones to do. There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already. I can't die twice. I actually did meet Phil Lamar, and he asked me if there were other voices in the series I could do. Phil Lamar told me he wasn't given like any specific direction to go with Vamp, like he wasn't told any specific accent to do. They told him just to do something European, and that's what he came up with. Yeah, Phil Lamar was great. Like every Metal Gear Solid cast member I've met has been amazing. I can get behind that. The first Metal Gear Solid cast member I ever met was dang it, I shouldn't be blanking on his name. It'll come to me here in a moment. Raiden's voice actor, Quentin Flynn, that's his name. Yeah, Quentin Flynn was the first Metal Gear Solid cast member I ever met. And then I met Phil Lamar next. Then I met Cam Clark. I've met him twice, but only really got to talk with him the first time. Then later on that year, I met Mizuho Yoshida, who played Godzilla in the 2000s Godzilla movies, and was also Snake's motion capture actor in Metal Gear Solid 3. He loved my naked Snake costume. They asked me if I wanted a photo with him, and I passed on it because I thought they would charge me if I said yes. And then he asked for a picture with me. He didn't ask me directly. He asked his interpreter in Japanese. And his interpreter said, he just said he wants a picture with you. Well, yeah, of course I was all for that. You know, I felt that was a huge honor. And then like the following year, I think it was, I met I met David Hayter, Jennifer Hale, and Brian Cummings. Okay, that should be all the guards. Hold on, let me get a look at him. Okay, he's an officer. Might not make a difference, but I'm going to try to recruit him anyway. You never know when it comes to those officers. That last guy, excuse me. That last noise indicator that you see, that's the prisoner. So that's nobody dangerous. That's who we're here to find. Yeah, I hope you get the chance to meet him someday, Nicktoon. He is great. Unfortunately, he really doesn't make a lot of appearances. There was a Comic-Con that he was scheduled for earlier this year, and I was going to meet him a second time there, but he canceled it. I think Josh Keaton was there also, along with Cam Clark. Josh Keaton and Cam Clark made it to the con, but David pulled out. But Cam Clark wasn't just there for Metal Gear Solid. He was also there for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reunion. I took a photo with him and the rest of the four Turtles, and Renee Jacobs, I think was her name, the actress who voiced April O'Neil. It was so cool getting a photo with all of them together. And it wasn't as expensive as you might think it would be for 5 people. That could easily run you around $300, depending on who it is, if it's 5 people in the photo. But for the 5 Turtles voice actors, $190 was all it was. I would have expected it to be much higher than that. You know, when their prices are that low, you know, it kind of tells you they're probably doing it more for the fans than for the money, which is always great to see. Okay. I don't know if there are beams there. There might be. I bet the prisoner's on the lowest floor. It kind of lines up with where the noise indications are coming from. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Okay, wait. So first floor. That would be... here, I think. No, yeah, here. So, like somewhere over on the other side of here. That doesn't indicate a weak wall, though. Unless... not seeing any weak walls. Okay, wait, there's only one other way I can think of to get to where I think this is telling me to go. And And that's through a very risky path. Okay, wait. Up the ladder. That's the only place that makes sense. I don't have any more beams to worry about going up the ladder. I've never had reason to go up here. That's why it took me a while to figure that out. Okay, wait, what? Well, scratch that. Unless it's in here. Okay, this looks like a place I don't normally have reason to go. There she is. I don't know if I've ever been in that room before. Nice work rescuing that soldier. Now bring him back to the truck. Something tells me Snake may not be able to, may not be able to join us for the ravine. I may have to get one of the other teams on this. Because it sounds like the auxiliary power is going to kick in relatively quickly. At least I would think so. All right, let's take a look at everyone. No. All right, what about the rest of you? Might need that later. You are going to tech. But who are you going to replace? You're replacing him. And you are going to the spy unit for the ravine. Assuming there are slots left. Good. Okay, he's got a B for medical. Now we need her. Anybody that's got either chemist or all right, I'll go ahead and discharge that guy. Okay, what about... Ooh! She's definitely going to tech. But who is she going to replace? She's replacing that dude. Do we have any more slots in sneaking? I don't think we do. I'm going to keep that guy on standby because I may need him later. Okay, we can use that guy in spy. Oops. All right, Cloud, have a good night, and thanks so much for being here. All right, what are we gonna do next? Oh, right. We're keeping him on standby. That guy's a keeper. You could go. Okay. We'll discharge her. The other two we'll place in the spy unit. All right. Good shape. I wonder how our tech has grown. Okay, it's getting there. We need to open the gate to the underground silo complex where Metal Gear was taken to. To do that, we gotta cut off power to the silo entrance. The best course of action would be to conduct a nice sabotage operation aimed at the power substation. Reach the substation by heading south through the ravine in front of you. Got all that? Now head for that canyon. Not yet. We gotta get some TNT first. Okay, yeah. I hope there's no nasty surprise waiting for us here. The substation is south of the ravine. The footing there isn't exactly stable, so watch your step. Yeah, it doesn't look stable. We sure can't carry a lot of ammo. Uh-oh. Hurry.
Just my imagination.
That's right.
Just my imagination. Huh? What was that?
No sooner did he ask what was that than he just fell right over. That's hilarious. Then again, the series has come a long way since Metal Gear Solid 1. Really, the only thing they would really say, like if you made noise or something, they would go, huh? What was that noise? Or you might hear, huh? Whose footprints are these? At least it's a little more varied now. Of course, in Metal Gear Solid 2, it was a lot easier to not trigger alerts because alerts didn't get triggered the second you were spotted. It was after they successfully radioed HQ that it became an alert. Okay. This is making me extremely nervous. I'm not even going to try to worry about getting that guy back. Really? I could have gotten down there by less treacherous means. Can I blow that up? What's the matter? You don't seem to be making much progress. Rock slides? You gotta be kidding me. Well, you're just gonna have to find a way around it. Find another path and keep moving south. Got that? So I can't just like hang off the side. That would be my first inclination. And what have we here? All right. I'm taking a huge risk here. Honestly, wasn't sure if my timing was gonna be good enough to make that.
What the?
Uh-oh.
What was that?
It was almost all for naught.
Who's that?
And it's all for naught. Spectacular stunt, my friends, but all for naught. As they would say in Spaceballs, the movie. Had to throw that in there, given the fact that that a sequel's on the horizon after all this time. I was telling a friend of mine just a couple of days ago, they need to get those stunt doubles back in there somehow. That scene was hilarious. Turn around, please. Ha! What a pity. What a pity. So, Princess, you thought you could outwit the imperious force of... Because he saw Princess Vespa's stunt double, mustached and smoking a cigar. You idiots! These are not them! You've captured their stunt doubles! Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we know all that. Nice. Okay, we'll wait for that guy to come back around. That's awesome that we get to carry so many bullets now. It's one of the best decisions I ever made to get those arms specialists or whatever that skill was. And we have a spam bot.
Just my imagination.
I have to keep a lookout for that.
Just my imagination.
Okay, yeah, we know that. Okay, this is going to make me really nervous. And that guy will be out before he gets back over to where I am. Whoa. This is making me really nervous. Wait.
Give me a status report.
I had a feeling that was going to turn out that way, but I had to try it. Okay. I just hope there's not a boss fight like immediately after we finish this area. Got you. I gotta wait for this guy to come back.
Just my imagination.
Cool. I might keep my slot free and not pick up the magazines next time. I'd rather keep that free for something I didn't already have. Oops. Like say the MAC-10. That's a gun we can get that we don't have yet. I think we've got most of the weapons by now, but I know the MAC-10's something we don't have yet.
Nothing here.
That's right. Nothing to see here. Move along, Junior. Oops. Nice. One shot. That could actually be useful.
Huh? What was that? Who's that?
Are you kidding me? How are you that close? You're not even supposed to be there yet. So as long as I stay on the side I come out on, I'm safe. Too bad we can't just like plant TNT over by that landslide, blow it up, and then proceed on. We'll get this, but this mission's already getting my goat a bit. Come in, Campbell.
Just my imagination.
So I'm going to have to remember to take a look over as soon as I get to that spot where I would normally do a roll and clear that gap. I'm going to have to look before I leap and make sure the guard's not right there to catch me. All right, Snake, go for it.
Just my imagination.
don't imagine that would be the same guard. Maybe it is. No. I don't think so anymore. Okay, yeah. No. Wait. Yeah, I can land here safely. Okay, there's a ladder. No. Don't you fall, Snake. Don't you dare. Wait. Huh? Okay, wait. Can I hang off the edge here? Looks like I would have to do that. Wait. Okay. Now if I climb up this ladder here... No. Okay, there's the ladder. What if I walk across this bridge here and take the other ladder down? No, I'm not going to pick that up. Whoa. Yeah, there's frickin' landslides on both sides. So you can hang off the side. That was such a simple solution. Would have been really simple the other way, too. Oh. Wait, what's that? Fine, the grenades are coming with. we're through. Yep, there's the power station. Looks like you've done it. Great work. We'll be waiting for you back at the truck. Head back here ASAP. You won't have to tell me twice. Good. You've arrived at the substation. Now we've got to destroy it. But first, we need to get an idea of how it's laid out. We can't do much with the amount of explosives we've got. If we want to stop the flow of electricity at the source, we'll need to be a little more clever about it. Our best bet is to target the switchboard. To do that, we'll have to infiltrate the substation and identify the precise location of the switchboard. Find the entrance to the substation and make your way inside. Then search for the location of the switchboard. Okay, who is this donkey? Let's put him at the station. The substation. Yeah, power substation. We need to find somewhere where we've got a lot of people. Okay, Leopard, let's put you at the power substation. Work has begun on something. I missed what that said. And we've got a report. Mac 10! So we know it's there at the substation. We're going there next anyway. Okay, everyone's at full health, full stamina. I'm going to go ahead and save and call it here, folks. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow and we will continue with... I still think that guy needs to go in tech, but not 100% certain how... Wait. Okay. I wondered what those symbols meant. Okay. So tomorrow tomorrow actually I'm going to stream in the afternoon. But we will go towards the substation, hopefully pick up the Mac 10 while we're there. And yeah, we'll see where the story takes us from there. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and find someone to raid before we go. I think we're going to drop in on Ninja Heather, who is playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33. The game that came up earlier that I am really psyched about playing at some point. Heather's awesome, by the way. I've actually gotten the opportunity to meet her in person once. So she's awesome IRL and on stream. But once again, folks, thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I'll see you back tomorrow afternoon when we continue Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. But for now, this is Thunderfist 1978, or Thunderfist 1978. Call sign Big Boss. Signing off.